What's up, viewers? Getting baffled between healthy and unhealthy foods is easy, isn't it? Today, in the most of the people, unhealthy food plays a major role in gaining weight and developing symptoms of chronic diseases as well. By any means, if you are in the process of weight loss, you generally need to avoid certain kinds of foods. There are many foods that are generally not so healthy. Surprisingly, most of the people consider them as healthy and included in their diet. In this video, we are going to talk about 10 so-called healthy foods that are really junk foods in disguise. Watch it till the end and don't forget to hit the like button. 1. Most commercial salad dressings. Salads are incredibly healthy, but unfortunately they don't taste so good at all. That's the reason people use dressings to turn them bland meals into delicious treats. Yet, most of the dressings are packed with plenty of ingredients like sugar, vegetable oils, and trans fats, as well as various artificial chemicals which are not so healthy. Though salads are highly nutritious, consuming them with a layer of dressings nullifies the health benefits you get from the plate of mixed greens. Before buying off these salad dressings, check out the ingredients list or make your own healthy dressing instead. Do you use any such dressings into your salads? Let us know in the comments below. 2. Processed, low-fat and fat-free foods. The battle on one of the most common saturated fat is highly misguided decision made in the history of nutrition. Based on fable proof, it has now been totally exposed. At the point when the discussion began, manufacturers of processed food got on board with a temporary fat and started eliminating the fat from food sources. But a huge problem boomed. After removing fat, food doesn't taste as it should be, so manufacturers started adding tons of sugar to compensate. Though saturated fat is harmful, yet added sugar is as well harmful when consumed too much. When you read on packaging the word low fat or fat free, typically means it's highly processed, loaded with lots of sugar. The very next time you go to the supermarket to purchase low fat food, keep in the mind to check the nutritional values. 3. Fruit juices, which are basically just liquid sugar. Do you believe fruit juices are healthy? A lot more people think the same. And they must be right because they come from fruit. But the fruit juices you find in the supermarket isn't actually natural. Some products even don't have real fruits in them. It's basically a sugary water made with the fruit-flavored chemicals and essence. However, if you are going for 100% quality fruit juice, you are still not at your most ideal decision. Though fruit juices taste like fruits, they don't contain the good stuff like fiber, vitamins, minerals in it. Fruit juices covers a much more similar amount of sugar as a sugar-sweetened beverage. 4. Most processed breakfast cereals. The way some companies market their breakfast cereals can be misleading. Amongst them, those who market their product aiming children show various health claims on the packaging like whole grain or low fat, which might be misleading. Because when you go through the ingredients list, you might find these cereals mostly contains refined grains, sugar, artificial chemicals which are not at all healthy. So it is vital to always confirm the ingredients first and review the packaging to confirm whether you are eating is healthy for your body or not. Truly, healthy foods' health benefits speak for them. It mainly includes whole, single ingredient foods. It doesn't need any list of ingredients as it's the ingredients on their own. 5. Gluten-free diet foods. Based on the survey of 2013, about 33% of Americans are effectively trying to limit or avoid gluten. Some dietitian claims that avoiding gluten is unnecessary, but the fact of gluten can be problematic to lots of people, especially the one from modern wheat. Today, in the market, most food manufacturing have brought a wide range of gluten-free product of foods, but similarly, the gluten-containing counterparts. These products also have negative impact on your body, if not worse, because these foods are highly processed containing few nutrients and mostly made with refined starches. It can lead your blood sugar to very rapid spikes. Rather than not gluten-free processed food, try to go with foods which are naturally gluten-free like plants and animals, because gluten-free junk food is still a junk food. 6. Processed organic foods. Unfortunately, in today's marketing world, manufacturers have chosen the organic word as a typical buzzword in many instances. Manufacturers have found a wide range of approaches to make the food items in the market with the ingredients happens not to be organic. They claim to introduce ingredients like organic cane sugar, which is generally a regular sugar. Isn't still that fructose and glucose, but next to zero nutrients. Most of the time, an ingredient and its organic counterparts is almost the same. Processed food claimed or labeled to be organic aren't necessarily healthy. it's better to check the nutritional facts totally to see what's inside. 7. Brown rice syrup. Brown rice syrup, you might also known as rice malt syrup, a syrup which is highly consumed mistakenly in the name of health sweetener, but unfortunately is not. This syrup is made when the starch of cooked rice is exposed to enzymes into simple sugar, though it only contains just glucose, no refined fructose, which is quite a good property, but its glycemic index of glucose in brown rice sugar is 98, which spikes the blood sugar extremely fast. It is considered as an empty calories sweetener as is highly refined, which burns down almost all the essential nutrients. Another basic reason to be extra careful with this sweetener is it has a few concerns which has been brought up into the mind about arsenic contamination. There are many other sweeteners in the market which are labeled as low-calorie sweeteners like stevia, erythritol, xylitol. The only thing I would like to say here is use them wisely and follow the suggested serving. 8. Vegan diet foods. Vegan diets are quite familiar these days, mostly because of moral and ethical reasons. While many people promote this diet pattern because of health purposes, others promote for the well-being of animals. Today, you can find many processed vegan alternatives for non-vegan foods, for example, vegan bacon. However, keep this in mind that these foods are factory-made and highly processed, which is usually not good for anyone as well as for vegans. 9. Low-carb diet foods. Low-carb diets are highly popular these days. This diet pattern has been proven to be highly effective for weight loss and health improvement from past 12 years. But anyhow, the trend went into the ears of manufacturers. They started launching low-carb friendly processed food to the market. For example, Akin bars. If you go through the ingredients list, you can get to know that there is not a real food ingredients, they just chemical and highly refined. You can consume such foods, but occasionally without compromising the metabolic variation that comes when you consume a low-carb diet. Although they are low-carb, they are not still healthy as they don't nourish your body. 10. Sports drink. Sports drinks are manufactured keeping athlete in mind. Although not all athletes need extra sugar or liquid in their diet, the electrolytes that are salts and sugar in it are helpful for athletes in many cases. As compared to other sugary soft drinks are considered less harmful. Though there is no much difference between these two. Sports drinks contain slightly less sugar content. When working out, it's important to stay hydrated. Yet, it's better to have plain water instead of these so-called energy drinks. Though these foods are labeled with plenty of health benefits, you can opt for a better version if you're still clear with the processed, high sugar items we have discussed today. Rather focus on whole foods that are real ingredients. You will be on your path to feel better and reclaim your health. Plus, practice in ingredients checking when you get something from the supermarkets and paying attention to real foods can help you be more aware of how much and what you eat, allowing you to achieve a better relationship with the food. So yay, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications. Meanwhile, let us know in the comments below if you do eat any of these foods regularly in the name of healthy foods. We'll meet you in the next video. Until then, these are some of the videos you might like to watch. Go ahead and click one. Better you watch both.